Hello, good evening. This is Shamal here. How are you? Hope everybody is fine. I'm just sitting at MindLab and working on few issues that is especially my interest on animal behavior studies, animal emotion and their intelligence. Few other things I've been working on a model that is the cat model. So when I was working on those issues, like I could see there are associated things that is also coming out. So if I have to keep some cats in my mind lab or a kind of a small animal house. It is in a very kind of a open space in my car parking zone. So there is access to various other animals, birds, many other things. So I have to provide those cats like milk, fish, chicken, and other food materials I have been providing. Friends, it is very interesting to note that when those cats are having those foods in time to time and some kind of awareness is created in the ambience, like crows, they also know what time I usually give food. So they are very particular about the whole thing. I am bringing cat over here. I see crow is very intelligent bird, is one of the intelligent bird what I have seen, very smart one. They are the probably first kind of unofficial safai karmachari in nature. They are living for millions of years in this mother earth, and they have ability to survive in a different condition, even adverse condition, and they are very clever and intelligent. There are much stories about the crows and intelligence. I am not talking about that part. I am trying to correlate those crows, their timings, and their ability to steal things are very, very smart way of stealing things. Like they have the whole community ready. Like, if one crow has to come at my place and they will bring another 3 4 crows, because at ground level you have food and you have rats. They have that mind and capabilities to understand that these cats might attack them. So that they wait for certain timing where cats are little absent minded or something like that. They will jump and pick up certain things, and with a plus of moments they do it. And how they communicate, that is more important. I have observed one crow will sit on top and they will give signal to the other crow, and one will come down and other is going to give signal and will be watching the other cats what they are doing. And suddenly I have the videography evidence to show that how in a very smart and intelligent way they quickly take away those pieces of chicken or fish and whatever food material in a flash of moment. One crow will take away that part and invite the other crow to come and do the same exercise. Friends, this is a very fascinating thing about the crows in their intelligence, probably. That is what. But I see them over them as a kind of invader. Invader means their third sense, probably. They see when the humans are there, they won't come. They all those things they have in their mind, and they attack very carefully and very intelligent way, sometime using lot of signaling to the other birds. That is the communication they are doing. And birds, crow has got ample opportunity to explore their food habits because they can fly from one direction to another direction, and they have ability to consume different kind of food material, either it is a rotten one, a good one, bad one. So the adaptability of crows are enormous. You can have a kind of long range of adaptation that is crow is holding. Number one, coming back to, I have not kept crows as a pet. They are coming by naturally. For me, they are the invaders. So in society you can understand the terminology as an invader, what they do, what kind of activities they do it. And I'll come back to you what I mean by invaders. The second part, what I want to draw about the cats. The emotional part of cats are they are very gentle, what I felt. They are very sober and social. Their attachment to human being is very close, and they are deeply embedded kind of thing. Whoever is interacting with them, probably they try to come closer. That is what my observation number one. And many times I told in my various videos that whenever I go home, they are close to 4 months old now. Every time I go, they're there. They're waiting for me anytime, night, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, anytime I go, they wait and they jump and they try to catch my bag, or if I bring some food material, that they have this capacity to smell out few things that if somebody is carrying. That is one part. They are very clever, that is known probably. But the emotional part, they are very playful. If you see, they will play, they will do all kind of things, like they have the killing instinct also. That they are very much particular in terms of their food habit. They particular in terms of their food habit means, like their selection of food, choice of food, drinking water. They don't like any kind of dirty things, like you have to give fresh meat, fresh fish, fresh milk, fresh chicken, or for that matter fresh rice. Otherwise they are not going to eat all those stuff. And the third point, what I want to tell you, they have the quick learning capabilities. I have seen from the day one how their mother teaches all those things at night. There are video camera including everything, like including the how to become defensive or how to attack. They play in groups, like they are four. So two will be there one side, another side two will be there. They will be playing, they will be jumping, they will be attacking to one to each other. Those kind of animal skill or basic instinct they learn, probably that is for their future need. And as long as they are getting or drinking milk from their mother or whatever we are offering, they are fine with that. But after certain time they have to use their own skill, knowledge, or wisdom exercise. That is what they want to do it, and they are very aware about the whole facts. So they prepare, they identify different object. If you give new object, they don't jump on those objects immediately. They are very careful about the whole thing. Sometimes if you give them a poisonous thing or any new food items, they are not going to eat those things until or unless they smell it properly, and those kind of things they have. They brings rat. Their mother brings lot of rat killing from outside, even pigeon, many things I have seen it. They don't eat immediately. They will play around those kind of stuff for many number of hours. After that, they will try to eat those stuff. So the reasons are probably very simple. After getting those rats. They want to play and learn the similar kind of skill they develop, like know how to kill those rats. So they try to practice it. One part I have observed in that practice, sometimes they smell like no, so they might be thinking it might be poisonous or something, it might be bad for their health. That's why they wait for a little longer time. After that they see to it they are going to eat it. And they are very careful, fifth part, while crossing the roads. And their mother cat has taught, because this mother cat is not there right now, but whatever we have seen, that crossing the road, seeing left and right, whether people are there, less traffic is there, then they will cross. So those kind of things are sorry, is very very at early age. At they're 3 and 3.5 months old, they learn all those things. As I've been talking about, their learning capabilities is much more better than human being. Maybe humans might have been having kind of a very complex brain, and they can solve very complex thing as very adult stage. But an early stage, if I draw a parallel comparison between a kitten and a human kids, right? They are much more ahead in terms of first are learning everything. Like no, sometime mother cat teach them that this is the place you need to take shelter in their absence. So they are very much afraid of their other cats and animals. So they have the specific heighted shelter probably, and those places they sometimes sit for a longer time till their mother comes back from outside. Friends, my observation for cat behavioral and emotionals are much better. I rate their emotions are much better than humans. The reason being, it could have been many things, like no, they are dependent on human. They are part of the human civilization. Probably, as many things told that lot of things are genetically embedded, and the one part cat is being very calm and quiet in front of human, but they show their aggressiveness towards the prey, and they have a lot of patience. Well, I feel their mother cat, sometime for experiment purpose, what I did, I have not given them food for 2 3 days, so they have to leave. So their mother's milk is not enough, so mother has to go out. She goes out probably 6 7 hours, she goes out. And outside what she does, I don't know. Finally what she brings at the end of the day, that is more important. She brings the pigeon and rats. So that is all at night. Who has told them to, like do all kind of exercise doing at night? Probably they had all those things in their mind. Probably they calculate in which place they are going to get rats, or which places pigeons are there. They specifically go and catch those stuff and comes. All those things are done at the night time, because daytime those activities cats really sleep. So more number of time they usually sleep in the daytime, and night time they are more active. Maybe that biological clock, the way they have designed many animals having such kind of instinct, so getting out at night and doing this kind of exercise. Friends, those are few things probably to take from their emotional behavior and their learning part. So I am not coming to my understanding of theories about that concept of freebies. I have told you that if you allow them to expose to excess food, sorry, that is going to lead them a kind of a lethargic, that kind of attitude I have seen with them. And that lethargic attitude is going to destroy their basic ethics and basic skill, many other things probably. And for that matter, certain observation I have seen them, they are very much close to those rats who are living. They are more friendly once you give them more food. So rats are also coming there. So in my office also I have many rats. So I'll come back to you. Let me finish about the cat. Their intelligence, as I have told you, they are much more, they understand human psychology well. Even if you show your aggression in body language, they try to realize that person is probably angry. So if you smile or if you do something, they also reciprocate in that manner. Again, my understandings are very, very philosophical, but those are facts. Probably one need to really see that how those cats are intelligent, because they are surviving this mother earth without having any kind of help, without having any kind of natural resource, or nobody is giving on off, not everybody is access to those foods. They have to really, they know they have to really go to field, go to nature and get their job done. So nobody is there to help them. Even my understanding of his mother is going out, not coming back after 3.5 months. Probably I'm not able to draw a conclusion whether she has died or she has left them. Leaving them may not be a possibility. Dying, there is a possibility. But for what purpose she is going to leave their kids? 3.5 months. After 3.5 months, with so much attachment, mother is leaving, means what? There are few conclusion I have not drawn. I will draw that conclusion probably. I was suspecting few things. Mother probably feels that cat has grown up to certain level. They are capable enough to do their basic thing. The mother cat might not be feeling that there is somebody called owner. They are going to help in not that direction. Probably she has the basic instinct and cat has got is a kind of pregnancy period, like no, after 3.5 to 4 months they become again pregnant for their life cycle. This is the part of they want to avoid those kid for to continue another pregnancy cycle. That is what, to deliver babies. Probably that could be one of the reason. That is what this cat is not going to die for some reason. That is what am I strong, because this cat might be 3 4 years old and she knows the locality very well and she's familiar with all those things. I'm pretty sure I might be getting a good news also someday. Probably she's coming with another lot of babies in my MindLab. So this is one positive note probably I can take. And other point, I told you that cats are very, very friendly with human being. There are a lot of emotional thing probably it can correlate with small kid. So it can be really, one can take those things as a pet at home so that they can play with human kids. So they have faster learning capabilities and they become more friendly with them. So that emotional bindings nowadays, the families are more or less a nuclear family. So the cat might play an emotional role in their life. Another thing is I have observed they have ability to smell many other things, right? I read some article probably they can predict a lot of disease by smelling them. Whether those things are right or wrong, I really do not know, but I have a lot of question and I am not also ruling out those possibilities. Probably that is what I was about to tell you. I have gone through a lot of literature, how various scientists they have used this cat can smell a lot of things and they can detect some kind of disease, and they have they can accept very small kind of very micro sound that human mind is not, human body is not able to uh, receive those kind of things. In those kind of things for animal, sorry, even for a small sound, they can well advance like earthquake and all those things, those signals or any adversity in nature, they are well informed before it reaches to human being. That is what I was about to tell. Many times I have observed those cats are in the rainy season of it, a windy atmosphere, they try to take shelter in a place in a very first way. They know where to, they want to safeguard themselves. That is what, there are many places that is known to them. That is what the learning is coming to the picture. Friends, this is all about, I told you that microeconomics, macroeconomics part, probably I have few more observation that think I'm not telling now. Those models can be used for sustainable business development and also counter global warming. I told that I have taken few Nobel laureates work, that is I'm going to present in a different way. So those my idea of having those cat models, both their emotional and mental strength, tolerance, few other inbuilt properties, those things can be used for human behavioral studies, or probably one can think of that whether those good qualities can be of any relevance in our life, because we want to improve our. As I have told you, the auction theory also. So emotions is playing very important role in the respective life. Each cats are different. The ability to learn for each cat is different. Their food habit, adaptability, their sleeping time, all those things are different. Like no, you can easily differentiate all those parameters. So finally, I would say this cat model. I am very happy with those living with those cats. Right, they are like my friends. So they also see as me as a human friend. So lot of entertainment they are giving it. It is quite amazing. Friends, this is right now my observations are like that. I'm talking about those cats. And now another thing I was about to tell you, the rats. So I have a small video, probably I'll show you that what the rat has damaged. The rat is a very kind of a notorious clever, and it was told it is more intelligent than human being. So I was going through some review paper of Harvard Business Review on emotions of rat, and there it is clearly talking about the rats are more intelligent than human with a question mark. So before that, I want to tell you my observation related to rat. Those rats are there very much at my office, and while I go to bed, my office is attached to a bedroom and all those things with a kitchen. So sorry. Every time I could see those rats are living, there is a water drainage system pipe. Then they made a shelter over there. Altogether, four, five cats. They are rats. They are living along with their babies. So few days back, what had happened due to COVID, I made this is a kind of a MindLab. I sit close to 24/7. So I have my food and food stuff, prepared food, raw food, everything is there, packet food, fruits material, everything is there in open. I deliberately keep everything open. The reason being I want to see that how those rats are selecting those food material. I have observed few things, probably I don't like to extend this discussion for a long time. They're smarter than human being, I felt, and they know what time they should come. If light is off, if nothing is there, they will come and jump on food and steal and go. So they have the timings, they know it, they can smell it. This is one part. And I have caged one cat, and I thought of releasing. I have released 50 meters away from my home. Honestly, I told the same thing, like this rat is back again. 50 meters is close to 150 feet. So imagine a situation from that place coming back to the original place because they have small babies. That is my worry was that how they are going to survive. But I could see this rat is back again, back in business. So this is quite amazing. What is the age of the rat? Might be 1 year. In 1 year rat, and if you compare with 1 year baby, you leave some baby 150 meter away from your home or any place, he or she won't be able to come back. It is very difficult for them to come back. That means whatever sensing system they are using, probably that is quite amazing, that tracking those things and coming at the same place. It is how much memory or how much intelligence is there, that one has to really understand that part. For rat, they can learn faster than human. That is what there are many research paper, it talks about learning and applying those things. They can learn much better than human. That is what it is been told. So even though human brain is much more complex than rat, probably they have nothing to learn from rats. But if you draw a scientific way understanding those rats, they are also living in this society for a same time as humans are living. This is one reason for analyzing them. And another thing, rats are very, very intelligent in terms of their social distancing, many other things. They know what are things. And another thing is for storing foods or stealing foods, they can predict what kind of food has to be stored in agricultural field like rice or wheat cultivation field. They try to pick up certain things, the rice, and stored inside the holes or shelter wherever it may be for the future needs. Like those few birds have that same capabilities. Means they have the reasoning that they need to store some food, as humans also having the same tendency. And they have capability to open up in a bottle is having the leads. So I have seen many times, I have a lot of bottles over here or office, they can open those bottles very carefully. And that is quite amazing to see this. Even the for rice and other things, they will make holes and or they will open. Simply this top part, top lid, they are going to open it, or steel lids, they know how to open it. So those are the skill probably they have learned genetically through learning. I have going through, told you, many research papers, comparison with human and rat, the same parameters is trying to give the ability to learn both human as well as the rats, but the ability to learn much better way, the cats has rats has shown better result. That is what the paper says. I'll talk about that paper in a separate way. It's a long review research paper, probably that is going to help in understanding better way. I'm talking about my understanding with rats. And the third or fourth point, what I'm trying to tell over here, rats, they knew if you are going inside a cage, probably initially they won't just like that, they will go inside the cage. Even if the trap, they know how to cut it and to come out. They have that wisdom probably. I have seen many rats went inside the cage and they have cut with teeth. They have very sharp teeth, all those iron, they will cut and make a way out. Friends, I want to show you one small video that I usually see that lot of fruits in my kitchen. So I'll show you that video probably that is going to explain many things that how those rats are intelligent. And in civilization, years after years, it has been shown the rats are being used for sniffing certain things, sniffing kind of a explosive, and a lot of times it has been used for mining industries also. Demining those rats has been used for various applications for medical research, and many things rats are being used that is known to everybody, because though they have ability and their mind is close to, because all are coming under the mammalian groups. I'm not talking, I'm going to tell you the video. I'll try to show the video. It will be more interesting to note that. Thank you. Just for a minute. Friends, I'm going to have the separate video for this fruit, how and which way they have tried to eat, and and it is for their prey probably, then how they have done it probably I will explain to you. I want to conclude this video saying that I have studied both crow, cat, rat, and also dogs. Right? No, I have not talked about the dogs. They are very also calm and quiet. They understand all those things. They sometimes use as a boss. Like they are not worried about those cats for small food. They allow the cats to eat all those things, even if it is available, if it is access, they won't touch. So I find that dogs are much more generous animal among the four things which are all living close to human being. And for dogs probably I'll have many other things, because my habit dogs and monkeys, those things are probably one level higher for their capabilities and understanding their mental ability. But those small creature like rats, they are living. Sometime we feel that you need to eradicate rats or small birds like sparrow, that civilization many things happen. My only submission is that killing those animals are not going to help, and it will have a kind of a disastrous effect in the food chain probably. That is what I was about to tell you. They work as a cleaners. So those things, my rat model or cat model is going to talk about that in future time. When I'm writing those papers, probably I will explain that which way they are helping them. So sometime I see there are few papers that is how to eradicate rats or those animals. So they use a lot of pesticides or many methodologies to eliminate them in order to have better crop productivity. Probably they should be reminded about 1950, how the sparrow theory the Chinese government has taken, and it has got a disastrous effect. Close to 14 15 millions bird they have killed, and that has got the ecological importance. If in my understanding, if you have to study nature, you have to understand all those things very holistically, rather than having a one-sided view and target them as an object and kill them or poison them. That is not good thing probably. And this is my simple observation. That is what I have observed, and those animals can be taken care a little carefully, and we have to think positively or dialectically so that our idea or wisdom can be exercised in a better way for the animal world, for their survival. There is a need for their survival, and cats are very good. They don't litter here and there. So I have not seen them that not a single drop of, even they want to urinate or their other activities, usually they go out and do it, because the place where they live, they try to keep them more clean. But the rats are different. So they variably do all kind of activities, even though you cannot be taught, they cannot be taught on those lines. But definitely there is a scope for improvement. That is in civilization, there are many times it has been done to develop new varieties and with more intelligence, and people try to keep them as a pet at home. So those kind of things are there. So it is time probably has come probably to have kind of a micro understanding of those animal world, and so that our sense and an understanding will be much more clearer, that whether to kill them or eliminate them or to keep them, so being as a part of the society. So friends, thank you very much for hearing this small video. I'll take you to the another video of their activities, what they do it for my this thing. I'll also explain about the Harvard review about this rat emotions, what they have studied, and my observation and my few other observation correlating with all factors. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care.